Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome to another Sovereign Citizen Watch. Today, we are paying a lot of attention, though I think we'll watch other things too, to one Thomas Humphrey. Thomas Humphrey is a Sovereign Citizen we've seen before, but today, well, not today, but recently, within the last month, I think he posted the video a month ago, he got arrested again. So today we're going to be going through videos of him seeing how he never learns his lesson, and how the definition of insanity is sometimes said to be doing the same action over and over and expecting different results. He's kind of the embodiment of that. So we're going to take a look at that, including his newest arrest, and I have a bunch of other videos, depending on how long all that stuff takes. So should be good. We also have some squatters. I don't know if we'll get to that today. But I don't know if you guys know this, doing adverse possession is near impossible in the modern day and age, so just trying to roll up to a neighborhood and break it into a house, not a good call. So let's see what I missed in chat before we get started. Nemesaur with 53 months, thank you very much. Ken's sister Sue, thank you for 3 months, says, yes, I'm here on time. Glad to see ya. Lady Ann with a 15 stream streak says, printing Space Marines, praise him on Terra. And Terradona, thank you for gifting a sub. So, without further ado, I guess let's just jump into this. This is the earliest arrest I could find for him. There might be earlier, but this is the earliest one I could find in 2022. Or if not arrest, at least interaction with the police. I don't remember if he gets arrested at the end of this one. Not all of them are arrests, but at least he gets tickets.
Alright guys, so I got stopped by the Boston police. I was literally just about to head out. Just got done visiting my friend, so they look like they're being kind of strict, so I just wanted to go live.
They're being kind of strict, you know, making sure I have a driver's license. Can you imagine? Just a Peach with a $1 tip says, the guy who does not understand who pays for plowing the roads? I don't know. Is that something he said? His name's Thomas Humphrey, I believe.
Yeah. I actually have the Constitution in the window here, sir, and American jurisprudence, the conflicts of law. You know, I'm actually an investigator with the National Action Task Force.
Right. I don't know what that is or what that means, but
yeah.
You need to have a driver's license or some kind of registration on this car.
Yeah. I'm totally legit, sir.
I don't believe you are, sir.
That's a good defense. The too legit to quit defense. I think more sovereign citizens should go that route.
Where are you coming from? What state?
I'm a traveler.
What state were you traveling before this?
I just drove from South Carolina.
He said drive. We got him. We can arrest him forever now. You made a mistake, Thomas.
From here.
Up to here?
Yeah. I'm visiting a friend here in Boston.
Right. Well, so, you have nothing on you, no ID or anything like that?
Yeah, I do. Sir, this is my private identification. I tried to hand it to you multiple times.
Though, you know what I mean?
Sir,
you don't have a driver's license?
I've canceled my contracts with the government, so you guys no longer have jurisdiction to, prosecute and tow my vehicle because it's no longer under your jurisdiction. I've canceled all my Sir, I know the Constitution, okay?
You don't have to reach over.
No, sir, guys, just relax, okay?
We're fine, I'm fine, we're relaxed.
You're on
Blindly reaching around a car when cops are suspicious of you is a bad idea. If I get pulled over, which I haven't been in years, but last time I was pulled over, for instance, before I get my, registration and stuff, I will tell the officer, I'm going to grab my registration, it's in the glove box if that's okay, because cops are jumpy, and they're trained to be afraid for their lives constantly. So it's good to be slow and let them know what you're doing. This is not smart of this person, especially because he's a sovereign citizen who cops already believe are more violent than most. We've seen their training videos. They're prepped to get into a gunfight like any time they deal with sovereign citizens. It's one of the reasons so many departments, it's basically universal at this point, when they interact with a sovereign citizen, they'll call for backup, just in case, because there's the quite famous incident of the officer being shot by the sovereign citizens, that movie Sovereign's based off of, and of course more recently there's been incidents like in Australia with Desi Freeman. There have been, multiple incidents where sovereign citizens have kind of cracked and have shot the cops. So yeah, not safe to be just reaching around your car like that. The cops are already suspicious of you.
Instagram Live. I have about 50,000 followers, and I don't
No, sir,
I'm a traveler.
I understand. Can you step out for me?
Sir, have I done
I'm sorry, was that the entire Black's Law Dictionary in his car?
anything wrong?
No, we're trying to figure that out, but right now you have no license. I don't know who you are and your car's unregistered.
Yeah, but that's not a crime, sir.
Well,
So,
unregistered cars,
okay,
it's
and since you are escalating, can you please get your sergeant out here?
Sure.
Thank
Hey,
you,
Will
sir.
Cal.
And since you are gonna physically remove me from my vehicle, hold on.
Wasn't Sovereign about the first Aussie incident, or was it a different Pew Pew incident? Different one from America. I don't remember what year it happened, but it was some years ago now. There was a sovereign citizen who went around and did, like, talks. He was like a Sovcit guru, but a minor one. And he was in the car with his kid, and there was a traffic stop, and the father was dealing with the officer, and suddenly, I don't know why in this particular moment, the son decided to do this. They had guns in the car. He pulled out a gun and shot the cop, and then the dad drove away. I think they were both later killed in a shootout with the police when they caught up to them.
So you have to take my notice because this is public notice to your agency, and it becomes incumbent and advantageous for you to read it because it's legally binding. From the moment I
If you write it down, it's legally binding. Did you know that?
hand you this, it's legally binding. So take this,
You're
sir.
in the Mass Ave area. You make your way down.
So he's refusing to take my documents here.
It's always funny how sovereign citizens believe that everything is voluntary and they have the foremost authority to decide if they want to contract with you, but that never goes the other direction. They think everyone else is like has to take their paperwork and accept it, and it's legally binding. It's not how that works. You see how that's uneven?
What's your name and your badge number, sir? What's your name, sir? Sir, what's your name?
My name's Al.
What's your badge number?
636.
Thank you, sir. Are you're the conducting officer in this incident?
Now I am. I'm calling a supervisor.
All right, here you go. Here's
Again, I don't need that, sir.
See, that's actually it's actually illegal for him to refuse a public notice. It's actually
It's not illegal for the cops to not take your nonsense paperwork. There's nothing in the law that says they have to take some random paperwork you made up at a traffic stop. I have no idea where he gets that as an idea.
reckless negligence because now if he violates my rights, he's liable for damages, and we will be filing damages for. I'm just a traveler, man. I live in my van, dog, and I'm just standing up for my rights in a world full of oppression. I turned on my interior lights and put down my windows so you guys. Right. I'm just.
I saw the license plate. We the
Yeah,
people. and,
we the
you know,
people,
we
man.
stopped,
You
we
got-
walked and talked to you.
Yeah, you've taken an oath to protect and
So,
defend the
so
Constitution,
what
bro.
You just want to defend the other drivers on the road who might be, because you don't have insurance or anything,
Yeah,
right?
yes, I do, sir. If you would take a minute, I
Just
have.
Show me insurance.
I am legally bonded under a silver bond. I am indemnified.
Okay.
I am totally legal. Okay, I'm trying to explain to you, sir. You're just disregarding me because, listen, you have been hired to enforce public policy. I've canceled those contracts.
How is it a public notice if he is not the public government? That's the thing. They tend to conflate the public with them personally. They don't understand that it's collective, it's not individual. So if there's anything about, like, society or the public in general having authority over certain agencies broadly, they assume it means that they personally get to tell cops what to do. It's insane. Of course, that's not how it works. Fennikagami with 40 bits says, if anyone could use some hope, it seems like one of the big players in MAGA's given up. Both Nick Fuentes and Asmongold have been telling their audiences not to vote so the Democrats take power, so things will get bad enough that finally people will learn what needs to be done, even if it takes 40 years. So a reminder that vigilance is key moving forward. Please vote, everyone. If any of you don't vote in the midterms, what are you doing? What are you doing? Please vote. My God.
I am now a private.
So what do you do in the winter? Do you drive this car in the winter?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
You shovel the roads yourself?
No, there's no.
You use the tax
Oh, okay, he does talk about the snow shoveling thing. There you go.
pays dollars and when
Or plowing.
you want to travel in the winter.
HJR 192, Public Law 73-10. They did away with money in 1933, sir.
Right? Oh, okay.
That's always one of my favorite claims. Like, oh, so if I offer you $100 right now, are you not gonna take it because you think it's not money? Or would you accept it because you know it can be traded for goods and services? It's money. It's what people consider money. It's currency. Please, Goldbug, stop.
Yeah,
What'd you buy this car with?
fiat currency because it's the accepted method of exchange today. So, you know, I'm just trying to explain to you, sir, you're not willing to take my document.
Fiat Exchange 1933.
Yeah.
Get away with money. You're traveling from South Carolina. Your name is Thomas. I'm hearing you, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm hearing you work for
And
NEA Action Trust, right? You got an open container gasoline in your car, which is not really good. It's very dangerous. You know, we're just concerned about you.
All right, appreciate your concern, sir. I'm not trying to. I'm just standing up for my rights. You know, you don't have any rights if you don't stand for them. You know.
Why did he have an open container of gasoline in the car? That's really not good.
And see how you.
That's a very small space to have gasoline fumes just kind of about. Might explain the sovereign citizenship, huh?
You could easily violated me, and if I would allow you to, the general public just allows you to do that. You actually broke the law by opening my door.
I did, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah, you did. You can't do that. I didn't give you permission. You need a constitutionally lawful warrant in order to touch my property. You cannot deprive me of my property or without due process of law, sir.
Right.
Am I being detained right now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's actually $10,000 per incident. If you don't have a constitutionally lawful warrant signed by a magistrate judge in wet ink, you can't illegally detain me unless you have reasonable articulate suspicion.
Yeah, the reasonable articulable suspicion is that your license plate doesn't exist, or he has a fake one. He has one of the, like, sovereign citizen plate things. I think his has an American flag on it. I'm gonna go fix my hair real quick. It'll just take a sec. Ugh. Sorry about that. It's hard to do in the camera because everything's like reverso for me. All right.
That I'm in the process of committing a crime or probable cause. Do you have any of those, sir?
Yep.
You have reasonable articulate suspicion that I've committed a crime?
Yes, I do.
What crime was committed?
Driving without a license.
That's a traffic infraction.
Driving without a license is not.
Is it-
Tomorrow's dinner will be another cheese pizza because they were BOGO. That's good. I'm having leftover Olive Garden tonight. Yesterday, Baja and I babysat for some friends because it was one of their birthdays and they were going out for the night. And they were kind enough as payment to get us Olive Garden, which I'm a basic bitch. I love Olive Garden, like low-key. I'm okay with being a basic bitch. It's cheesy. It's delicious.
Criminal in this state, sir. You've been arrested for it.
No.
Like I said, we have a supervisor on our way. We're going to talk to him and find out what's
Under
going
the
on,
Constitution, these are victimless crimes, sir. That's what the problem.
Wait, it's a Cheez-It pizza? Oh god, those look terrible. I thought you just said cheese pizza. My brain scanned over it. Have you guys seen the Cheez-It pizzas? They scare me deeply. Like, if I was like... How do I put this? If I was like 22 again, maybe. But I don't know if my stomach could handle this at this point. It's something. My stomach does not handle terrible things as much as it did when I was younger. I take omeprazole every day now. Adventures in .net with 10 months says, please show me my check. Any actual check where a Sovcit has been paid from their fee schedule. Yep, 0. Not a single one has ever been paid.
Problem is in America, I'm standing against victimless crimes.
You're going to talk to the supervisor. He's probably the smartest guy here.
Sounds good. Sounds good, brother. I think he should inform you.
DiGiorno's the best frozen pizza. I think it was like 15 or 20 years ago, but there's actually some pretty decent other smaller brand frozen pizzas now if you're going for frozen pizza. DiGiorno, my problem with DiGiorno is that it tastes sweet. You ever tasted just the crust of DiGiorno pizza? It tastes sweet. It's really bizarre. Medicated person, thanks for a 3-stream streak.
About being recklessly negligent
I'm sure he will.
and not accepting my documents because you're legally bound right now. The American National People of the Creator will we have our whole legal. We have a federal court case filed.
This is going to be an Instagram, you said, or YouTube?
Yeah.
What is this on?
This is on my Instagram channel, which is The Gift of Eternal Life.
Okay.
And I also posted on Facebook.
Oh, Screaming Sicilian's great. They're I'm sorry, I know we're doing sovereign citizen stuff, but slight whatever the word is. Tangent. I remembered words. Tangent. I used to go on tangents all the time. Screamin' Sicilian pizza's pretty good. This is what it looks like. It's expensive for a frozen pizza, so it's not an all the time thing. But like it's really good. I always get their cheese pizza. It's got actual like big globs of mozzarella on it. It's really good. They also have like ultimate pepperoni ones. They're like not stingy on the toppings. That's one of their big things, is they're like very generous with the toppings. And we're on a hype train, 33% to level 1. If you want to help out, use bits or subs. Fenekagami says, in the vein of giving up, Bondi's performance before Congress over Epstein was a sight to behold. Not only is the White House's stance on Epstein now, we're ready to move on, but the whole time she looked miserable and guilty and kept giving people a look like, come on, man, you know how this is going to go. It feels like she's being set up as a sacrificial lamb for the public, since unfortunately it looks like they aren't going to arrest anybody. Oh, that whole performance was disgusting. I only watched clips because it was too much. I can't handle the level of dishonesty.
Book as well. So I have a large following. I educate officers and I also educate the public on public and private law. Okay. So, you know, and I'm one of the lead investigators with the National Action Task Force.
This is Lieutenant Flynn. You can explain your
situation. Sounds good. I was trying to give him public notice of my private capacity. He's refused multiple times, you know, and you know, I'm just educating I educate the officers and the public on public and private law. So I've canceled all my government contracts. I'm now living in the private. This is my private conveyance. I've canceled my license. I no longer contract with the government. Okay, and I have the Constitution right here. You guys took in an oath to protect.
They use the Constitution like a talisman. Have you noticed that? Just its presence. They're like, I have a Constitution right here. I physically have it, so I have the power. Adventuresin.net says, Hannah, have you seen that Katie Sackhoff is showing her first watch of BSG? I don't know what any of those words mean. Who is Kate Sackhoff and what is BSG?
Protect and defend my constitutional right to privacy. You guys cannot force me to contract with government agencies. You know, and I cancel my license. He doesn't have a license. Black's law definition of driving is to be...
Oh, Battlestar Galactica. I still haven't seen Battlestar Galactica. I'm on season 5 of Stargate right now. And who's Katie Sackhoff? I don't know who that is.
And you canceled it? So you canceled it from
yeah,
what state?
Minnesota. So here's official notice to your agency. You must take this, sir. Because it becomes legally binding once you, and if you refuse it, it's reckless negligence because it informs you about my rights, and if you violate them, my nation's embassy is in California, and here's our international 35-page notice, which is registered.
We made our own consulate. Does that count? Nemesaur, thanks for gifting 10 tier 1 subs.
And with the Secretary of State's office in Washington, D.C. and in Singapore, here's my private identification, which is copyrighted. And
you can't copyright your ID. 3% to level 4 on the hype train.
I'm legally indemnified through our silver bond, which is my legally.
I asked Control to run on everything.
Yeah, I've canceled all my contracts. I've canceled all my contracts. I'm no longer in your.
You did have one though.
Could you pass us that ID, please?
2018. Yeah, and this goes with it. So this is legal notice that goes with my ID. Legal notice in order to all.
And this is an ID,
yeah,
which is what?
My American national identification. This is for your agency as well, sir. You guys must take this notice.
And
see, they're refusing again, guys. I have like 50,000 followers that are watching as well, so I'm just.
Oh, that's always cringe. Every time anyone's like, I'm on YouTube or Facebook or Twitch and I have X number of viewers. No one cares. No one cares about your online followers. That's embarrassing. Stop bragging about that. It's not even a good thing. Stone Corbell, thanks for gifting a sub.
Just informing you guys because, you know, if you don't have any rights if you don't stand for them. In a world full of oppression right now, they're taking all of our rights from us. I just canceled all my contracts and I put my hand in God's hand and was like, God, take my hand because, you know, what's going to happen if we just let you guys keep plowing